Well, hello there. Welcome to Black Gumbo Southern Gardening. Today, we're going to talk about the Single Seed Challenge. So many seeds. How do you just pick one? Well, I can't find my pepper I want. And this is the problem when you don't have an organized batch of seeds. Three years ago, I began the Single Seed Challenge, and this was just a way to get gardeners involved with one another. It's a social experiment, and it relies on the use of a hashtag to connect us all together. Well, it was quite popular, and we've done the Single Seed Challenge every year since. Hundreds of gardeners have been involved in this, and well, it's not really a challenge to one another, it's a challenge to ourselves. Let me talk about why the Single Seed Challenge exists. When we plant our gardens, we generally sow a lot of seeds, and we think of a crop. We think of our bean patch or our cucumber trellises or our pepper patch or our tomato vines, and we don't really think of the plant as an individual. And there's so much beauty in the potential of a seed. There's so much that is appreciable, that you can appreciate in a single seed, and the potential for that seed to grow up into a full, beautiful, mature plant. It's stunning to me that all that is packed into the seed. And so what the Single Seed Challenge is a challenge to yourself to slow down. It's a challenge to take one seed, to pick one single seed, whatever you like, and plant that one seed. You know, plant all your garden as well, but take that one seed aside and treat it as an individual. Nurture it, care for it, and grow it through its entire lifespan. Typically, people pick an annual so that you can see the whole lifespan of the seed, but you know, there's no rules really. Pick what you want. One year I grew a tomato plant, and we grew that tomato plant until it bore fruit, and it naturally died because of the heat, but I was able to save seeds from that tomato plant. But I was able to watch that plant and appreciate from when I took that single one seed, I could look at that seed and say, from this single seed, what are we going to see? Well, the potential is incredible, and I saw that plant grow into an individual, and I treated it as such. And so what the Single Seed Challenge does is force us to slow down and tend a single plant. Now, it might not work for you. I've had to start over 3 times last year, and even so, my plant still died. So last year, my Single Seed Challenge was a fail. Sometimes you can do multiple Single Seed Challenges at a time. It doesn't matter. The idea, though, is to take one plant, typically one that you're not growing elsewhere in your garden, so that you can just focus on that one plant and appreciate it. Here's how you can participate in the Single Seed Challenge. It's real easy. If you're watching this on YouTube, you probably have a YouTube account. All you have to do is document your single seeds planting and its growth. Document the stages, however you want to do it. But when you post your video, use the hashtag Single Seed Challenge 2023. And that will link you to all the other people doing the Single Seed Challenge. And you'll be able to go and look at their videos by clicking on that hashtag or searching that hashtag, and you'll see what everyone else is doing. It's a great way to get together with other YouTubers, and some people do this on Instagram. It's not as effective on Instagram. The community aspect's really intended for YouTube. In fact, some YouTube channels started because of the Single Seed Challenge. So if you have a YouTube account, you have a channel and you can post videos. Just take a simple video from your phone. You don't even have to be on it if you're camera shy. Just talk and tell us what's going on with your single seed. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and select one of these seeds, and I'm going to plant it in this little pot here, and we'll up pot it as it grows, but I just need a little bit of soil to get this seed going. So let's select a single seed. There it is. Whoop. I'm going to put it right there. That's my single seed. All right, let's put these back. All right, Single Seed Challenge is now officially underway for me. I know there's some folks that have already begun their Single Seed Challenge. There's our seed. Well, it just disappeared. There it is. This is not working, is it? I hope this is not a sign of things to come. There's my seed. All right. Let's place that right in there. Cover it over. And we'll lightly water it in. I'm going to take this inside and put it under my grow lights. We've got our single seed growing now. I need to put a label on it so I don't forget what it is. Well, generally speaking, pepper seeds need to be warm, so I will be putting a heat mat under my little pepper there. And I like to start my peppers early and get them pretty large before I plant them out. I'm probably going to grow my single seed challenge this year in a pot, and I have had success growing peppers in pots. Every year I got some. So we'll have some orange jalapenos hopefully if that single seed germinates. If not, I'll start over. Yeah, I'm considering all my plants as a crop, but right now there's not that many plants in the garden because the big freeze came and wiped out a bunch of stuff. We managed to save some brassicas, and all my leeks down here, they did just fine. But that's the leeks. Not a single plant in this patch have I really come and, you know, taken a good look at or watched the whole lifespan of a single plant here. I'm just watching them all, and you know, they're doing great. But I want to plant that single seed to follow its progress and watch that seed's potential come to pass. And that's a way we can just challenge ourselves to slow down and enjoy the beauty of a garden, the beauty of the plants. Wow, I've got a carrot growing over here where I didn't know. So try the single seed challenge and use that hashtag single seed challenge 2023, and you can see what everyone else is doing. Put your videos up there and people come and look at your videos. If you've got a new channel, this is a way to attract people to your channel and you know, see what you've got going on there. So you can also go back and look at the previous years by using the hashtag single seed challenge 2020, 2021, 2022, and you can see what everybody did, maybe get some ideas. The single seed challenge is also an excellent way to get other people involved in gardening that maybe they don't garden much. Maybe they've never really tried it. You can do this on a small scale. You can do it indoors on a bright windowsill. You can do it outdoors when the weather is right. You don't have to start now. You can do the single seed challenge anytime, and you might want to wait until the weather warms up, and you can sow your seed right in the ground if you want to. And it's just a real easy way to get maybe your wife, your kids, your friends. One YouTuber who began his channel because of the single seed challenge does the single seed challenge with a classroom of elementary school kids, and they have a good time doing that. So it's a good way to get other people involved. Hey, thanks for joining me on Black Gumbo Southern Gardening as we kick off this year's single seed challenge. I hope you enjoy our content. If you do, please like and subscribe. Hey, we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.